So that's when the guy walked in, took a look at the rabbit and the hamster and said, well, this looks like a party.
I love it. Only you, Chris. Oh my gosh.
Me. Yeah. Anyway, I am busy pushing all the buttons to take us live.
Great. I'm so excited for today, really am. So yeah, once we're live, we can do this.
Yeah, it's going to be a lekker show. Lots to talk about. And
yeah, and I love the tiara. Really suits you.
I woke up this morning and thought I'd be a princess.
You know, nothing wrong with that. I think most men think they want to be.
I don't think it's a general thing, but let's see.
You never know.
You never know. You never know. And I'm so excited for next week, the next Global Online Speed Networking.
I was about to ask you if you've registered.
Yes, I've registered.
Awesome.
I'm being selective with who my guest's going to be. I really want to bring somebody really, really cool to the meeting, but can't believe it's been a month already, hey?
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
And
it's fun, and
the last one was just amazing, and so many cool people were there. So many great connections have been made. We really got to find a way to let everybody know today in the show, like how awesome it is and important and all of those things are.
Oh, definitely. We have to punt it because, I mean, next week is the event and it's going to be epic. I can't wait to network again with all those amazing people.
It's going to be huge. Absolutely huge. We'll have to do it. I'm just checking if we're live and pushing all the buttons. We'll be going.
Okay, great.
Anna's joining us on the show today as well. Hey.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be an epic story.
Yeah. Well, I think we're live. I think we've been live this whole time. I'm not sure.
Okay, well then, happy Friday and welcome to the FBiz Show, peeps.
Whoop, whoop. Happy Friday. That's not awkward. Did we say anything we weren't supposed to say?
I would have to go back and check if that's the case. I can't remember much right now. I'm so like, whoa, we're live.
Well, anyway, welcome to the FBiz Show, which means fun business show. And every week, Janine and I have a whole lot of fun and play and wrap up the week. We just shoot the breeze, have some fun, talk some junk. We look for squirrels and share some good insights and content. And we've got an interview today. Who are we chatting to today?
Oh, man, she's an amazing person, hey. She is NGARACHU, and she is going to be epic. So just hold on to your seats, okay? Or your phone or your laptop or whatever. Just hold on to it.
Yeah, she's an author and a writer, and she's got books and all kinds of cool things. So she'll be joining us in a bit, and we'll have loads and loads of fun.
Indeed.
For the
Can't wait.
FBiz Show. And the other is, I'm not entirely sure all of the live streams are working, but it's being recorded, and we'll just wing it as we normally do.
Like, we should just call this the Wing Show, the Winged Show.
Anyway, so what is news in your world?
Well, you know what? Hiring a virtual assistant isn't a new thing. It's actually now the new normal. And a lot of people, I actually had a meeting with someone the other day and they said, what is a virtual assistant? And I'm like, dude, you need to know these things. Virtual assistants are independent entrepreneurs who work remotely and use technology to deliver service to clients globally. That is it. It is such a simple thing. But it is so amazing to see how, once you've explained it, the light bulbs just go ping. And they're like, oh, I should have known about this a long time ago. So it's really amazing to see that the virtual assistant industry is really growing. And just this morning, I actually had not that I'm looking for work, but I think it's just how the algorithm works in LinkedIn is 201 virtual assistant jobs just on LinkedIn this morning.
Wow. Oh, wow.
What amazing.
That's huge. Well, the industry is growing, and because it's growing, you're doing something kind of cool, aren't you?
Well, exactly. You know, if you are the only one in your business who knows everything, you are going to be the slave of your own business. And one of my colleagues said to me once that if you don't have an assistant, you are one. Think about that for a moment. And yeah, the virtual assistant industry is definitely growing. And I'm actually building Explore Van, which is not just me, I have a team behind me, of course. And we have put this together, and it's a virtual global event that's taking place for virtual assistants to have this community just grow together and just share and share and share. Oh, and collaborate.
Nice. When's it happening?
It's on the 30th of September from 6 to 8 p.m. GMT +2. And there will be an amazing guest speaker as well, talking about co-opetition.
Ooh. Hey, you know what? You're in trouble. You're in big trouble because you're normally on top of things. Remember?
Well, I'm always in trouble. What now?
Didn't you say
Remind
last
me?
week you were going to send me a special invite?
I want to keep you in suspense.
I was just waiting for my special invite, and then I could have said today, I'm going, I'm booked, I'm there. But yeah, didn't come.
Yeah, I shall do that. It is, are you right? Naughty, 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 Janine, naughty. I will do that. I'm so sorry.
But hey, you know what? You can go as well, because in the description down below is the link to register and make sure you're there. And if you're a virtual assistant and you're thinking, why must I go? Well, you're going to want to work with people like Janine was saying. You've got a guest speaker talking all about, what's it, cooperation? So working together.
No, co-opetition. There's no operation taking place. It's co-opetition.
Yeah, that's the wrong kind of party. But co-opetition, meaning you might be competitors, but you're working well together. And, you know, like Janine saying, the virtual assistant industry is growing exponentially. And you might be in different phases of your business. You might need some help. You might need some advice. You might specialize in one area and not another. You'll work together and just make like good business happen and grow together and support each other. I think it's such an awesome opportunity. So link is down below. Go register, and we'll give Janine a big hiding and make sure she sends me my invite as well. Yes,
I do apologize. So yes, I will send it. I will. Just another thing with regards to virtual assistants, you know, success is a staircase. It's not a doorway. And Martin Luther King Jr. used to say that you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. And just, I want to give 3 tips out today for starting your own virtual assistant business. Yeah, because, you know, people are getting into that vibe, and people don't always know where to start and how to start. So I'm giving you 3 tips. And if you want to know more, come to the event, Explore Van. So the first one is decide just what type of service you want to offer and analyze your background to ensure you have the experience. So make sure of that. The second tip is to determine your business niche. So consider specializing in just 2 or 3 services. Even though you can do a lot more, remember, business niche. And thirdly is join a network event. See what I did there? Like the global online speed networking event that's happening now, Thursday coming, the 23rd. Is that right, Chris?
23rd of September. Registrations are closing on the 22nd. Seats are limited. So you got to be there and book your ticket. And guess what? I've got a little special for you.
For who? For me?
No, for the viewer.
Just checking. I'm kidding. I know it's for everybody that's listening and watching. Yes. Tell us.
It's a surprise. Surprise. Just because you're watching this video and joining us and getting the information directly from us. The link to register is down below, as well as a 50% discount coupon. So you use that code and it's half price just because you're here watching us and paying attention. You don't want to miss out global online speed networking. You get to network in a really cool, fast format that's valuable with entrepreneurs around the world. We're trying to save the global economy one small business at a time, and we're doing it together. So come join us. We have fun. We're professional and business orientated, but we build relationships and we get to know each other. And I mean, last month's one was just mind-blowing.
Oh, absolutely agree.
The jokes aside, is both Peter and Christine have come back and said, yo, Chris, hey, you guys doing so well on that global online speed networking. We've just got an influx of business and people, we can't keep up. And we've just seen so many people have joined on, and so many people are interacting with each other and doing business together. It's just so awesome. Amazing. I love it when a plan comes together.
No, it's absolutely amazing. And to know that even though the entrepreneurial world seems lonely, it is not. It is not, especially with the global online speed networking and the whole Explore ProTech team. It's not alone, I promise.
Yeah, no, you won't walk alone, and you build some amazing relationships, you know, to the point where some people might see in your messages that, you know, you're not doing so well, and they'll actually contact you and say, hey, are you okay? What can I do to help? That's the kind of powerful stuff that we build. So can't sell it any harder. You know, we'll take the horse to the water. You can choose to drink or not, but to drink,
click.
What's this? To drink, the link is down below. I'm a boat and I didn't even know it.
Love it.
Click on it, use the 50% discount code, and you can be there, or you'll be square. And maybe touch a bear. I should stop with this. Right, let's move on. I wanted to tell you something about yesterday.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I did nothing. And today I'm finishing what I did yesterday.
Wow. That's being productive.
Very productive. Very
next
very
level
productive
stuff. Well done, Chris.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with myself. Anyway, so Anna's going to be joining us very shortly. Should I go through my marketing trends for this week?
I was about to ask you, can you please share with us your marketing trends?
Right. So I got 3. Normally I tend to talk too much. So I'm going to be quick, short and concise, because it's actually one of the tips and things for this week anyway. So number 1, digital changes in consumer behavior are here to stay. So over the last year and a bit with the pandemic, it accelerated the e-commerce adoption by 10 years in just 3 months. So the projections for where e-commerce was going to be in 10 years' time happened within 3 months, because, you know, innovation is brought by necessity and all of those things. People are online now. Everything has moved faster than we ever thought into digital space. So you need to plan now for where you want to be 5 years post-COVID, not where you thought the organization would be by now before it ever happened. So basically embrace digital and know where you rethink where you want to be in 5 years' time, because that has sped up a little bit. Okay.
Absolutely.
Point number 2, marketers need to get ahead of consumer demand with real-time insight. So being digital and everything happening so quickly, you need to work in real time, basically, at the end of the day. So, you know, the consumers, they're currently explicitly saying, or, you know, what their needs, wants, and intents are in terms of their search queries and their on-site behavior and how they're interacting and engaging. Their consumers are being far more open now than they've ever been on the digital space, saying, this is who I am, this is what I want, can you supply and can you provide? So if your organization isn't set up to listen, analyze, and then activate these insights in real time, then you're going to be missing out on a massive opportunity, which changes like your whole business model, because at the end of the day, you have to be able to adapt and change your business like quickly. You can't have 20 boardroom meetings and reports and pitches and analyses just to make a change. You don't have that luxury. So at the end of the day, you got to have a quick, agile business, analyze real time, make those changes quickly, and do it. Otherwise, you're missing out on opportunity. Right, lastly, and Anna's joined us. Yay! Okay, so improving content velocity and quality to get the edge. So velocity and quality, what would that mean? Well, so yes, you know, more sometimes isn't always better. So what they're saying is do slightly less content, but it should be short, quick, impactful with lots of velocity, and then increase the quality a little bit as you go along. That's where the key is. So don't just start punting out tons of content. Make sure it's good quality, effective, and has that velocity behind it. And we might know somebody who can assist you with that. Hashtag just saying. And I was trying to do the same thing now, so I'm not making a really good case because I said I'd be quick, easy, and non-complicated with this. And guess what I've just done? Exactly that. But I promise you.
I was about to say exactly that.
Yeah, no, it's kind of ironic. But when I plan your video content, I obviously pre-plan it, and it's not live. I storyboard it and take a creative concept and put it into a short, impactful video. And that is my top 3 tips for this week. Digital changes are staying. You need to work in real time and improve your content's velocity and quality.
Really great tips. So yeah, people use these tips because it will help you indeed.
And you know what? There was a safety meeting at work yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me, what steps would you take in the event of a fire? Evidently, really big ones was the wrong answer. I'm here until 10:30.
Yeah, he is here. Okay. Can you please introduce our guest today? I am so excited.
Ooh. And you threw me under the bus there because I had it open in front of me and then I closed it by accident, but it's busy opening.
At least I didn't put you in the fire. At least I didn't do that.
Well, then I'd just take really big steps. But look at this. All right. She is a creator of impact storytelling, which started off the back of publishing her book, 10,000 Steps Towards Me. She is an author, a storyteller with impact and velocity, I'm sure, as well. Ladies and gentlemen, on the FBiz Show today, welcome to Anna. He's going to tell us how to pronounce her surname properly now shortly. NGARACHU.
Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. That was a very cool introduction.
Okay, so first protocol. Did we get it right? NGARACHU.
NGARACHU.
Garachu. What actually? What is the origin?
The origin is Kenyan. It's a traditional Kikuyu word from Kenya. So that's probably why it sounds pretty foreign to a lot of people. So I'm originally from Kenya. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Really cool.
So are you ready to be interviewed on the FBiz Show?
Yeah. Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. This show is sick.
She's got it. I mean, she's already, that's amazing. Love it.
So JANINE LINGENFELDER, your turn. You start with the questioning.
Okay, fantastic. So, Anna, it's absolutely awesome to have you here today. You are such an inspiration. Now, your book launch marked the release of your impact storytelling show. Can you tell us a little bit more about your storytelling show?
Definitely. And I must say, I really like your hats and your glasses. You must tell me what vibe you're going for later.
Thank you.
So, the Impact Storyteller Show it's a YouTube show that I started to really create some content. I wanted to just start getting content on YouTube and get familiar with the platform. But really, I created it because I wanted to provide a platform for other people to come and tell their stories. And a place where people can be vulnerable and where people can learn from each other. Because I think that if we're not learning from each other's real life stories, then a lot of us are just living life on repeat or on autopilot. So for me, it was really a place where other people can share their stories based on some of the principles and the questions I ask around my book. I'm sure, JANINE, you remember some of those questions that I dig into the book. So I ask the same questions with the person I'm interviewing. And yeah, it's a really nice and open platform. I don't think we have these kind of vulnerable conversations. And I think it will be of benefit to a lot of people. So that's what the Impact Storyteller Show really does. Yeah.
Awesome. Please give us that link so I can put it in the description and people can click on it and go check it out. Yeah.
Super. Will do.
Yeah. So obviously we're talking about you being passionate about storytelling and impactful storytelling. Where does that come from? Where does that love of the story and getting behind it come from?
It probably comes from me loving to read books. I think I was that kid who used to sit in a corner and be immersed in stories. And I used to be so enthralled with how the writer was able to take someone on a journey. And this was mainly fiction books. As I grew up, I realized this is great, but I also want to learn something else, which was the personal development space. And once I started digging into that, I just thought, wow, if I hadn't read all these personal development books, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I wanted to be able to give people the chance to read these books, but in a more simplified way. And I just thought to myself, I need to lead people through my writing. So that's where it comes from. That's my passion. I want to lead people through my writing and put all that I've learned from my reading and my experiences into books that are pretty relatable to the ordinary person. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up.
I got a follow-up question. Other than your book, 10,000 Steps Towards Yourself, which the link for that is definitely down in the description. Go click it, go get it, go read it. It's good. Janine's got one. Show us again. Show us your book. Show the book.
This is the book. Amazing book. 10,000 Steps Towards Me. #yourself.
And
awesome book.
And you can get a digital copy as well if you push on the link down below. So other than that book, which couple ones would you recommend for somebody to read or an author to go check out?
Well, I'd say it depends on where your journey is with personal development. I mean, they go from both extremes. So I'd probably say if you're still in your early stages, you probably want to look at a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. And then you definitely want to read a book called Personality Plus, which is also really, really important for entrepreneurs. It allows you to understand what types of clients you're working with. Because if you can understand people's personalities and how they're wired, you can better pitch to them. You can better support them. So definitely Personality Plus. That was life-changing for me. If you're more into the other spectrum, you want to learn a bit more about how you want to get towards your dreams and goals, you definitely want to check a book called The Answer by Alan and Barbara Pease. Mind-blowing. And then you definitely want to check out Think and Grow Rich if you're on the other higher spectrum. That's a really, really important book just to kind of sum it up. So those would be my top 4 books for entrepreneurs or anybody actually starting out with personal development.
See, there was a reason why I asked that, because I put you on the spot and you were just like bam, bam, bam. And you could see both Janine and I are writing down notes. So thank you. Anna really does know her stuff. Janine, your turn. I'll keep quiet for a change.
No, it's just amazing. Yeah, go sit in the fire, just sit in the corner now, okay?
Okay.
So Anna, you clearly attended quite a few events in your life, talking and inspiring other people and empowering. I know that you've also attended a virtual high tea on Women's Day this year. And can you tell us how that impacted and how it impacted your story and the continuation of your journey as impact storyteller?
So firstly, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be on that virtual high tea. I think it was really, really awesome. I talked about empowerment, and after that function, what I realized, obviously, I decided to focus Impact Storyteller, which is the business that I started, on ghostwriting and writing services. But on a personal level, I also do keynote speaking. And once I delivered that keynote, I realized, hey, I can deliver the same keynotes to other companies and other individuals. So at the moment, I'm trying to look at what other women's organizations or other platforms would really benefit from a talk like that. And so it's really just taken me out of my comfort zone and put keynote speaking as part of my portfolio. So that's kind of what's happened after the high tea. So thanks for that opportunity as well.
That's amazing to know that one event created potential other opportunities for you to speak at other female online events. So that's really amazing, and congratulations on that as well. Chris, back to you.
Oh yeah, I was slightly distracted because somebody was just knocking at the door, and every time I scream, I'm in a meeting, They just kept knocking. But anyway, I'll just ignore them. So, but that is a cool opportunity coming out of the high tea. And my question is, and it's going to be my last one, is what does Anna do? Like, we have an idea. You like telling stories. You write books. You ghostwrite. But that doesn't quite tell us exactly, what does Anna do?
That's a good question. So I'm assuming we'll talk about impact storyteller because I have a whole other life, but let's focus on impact storyteller. So what I do is apart from writing books, so my goal is really to be a full-time author writer. So apart from writing my own books, what I do is I started Impact Storyteller, which basically helps people who want to either tell their life story or build their personal brand and want to furnish a book through that. And I provide ghostwriting or co-writing services. So that's my main focus point. So that's what I do. So I take a client on a journey. We go mostly on a 6-month journey and I help them write a book. Basically, most of them are either too busy or might not just have the time to or the skill sets to write a book. So I basically help and support them through that journey up until we have a manuscript, and then I'll suggest where they can get published. So I pretty much take them on a journey that I went through, but I hold their hand and do a lot of the behind the scenes work as well. So for anybody who's looking to build their personal brand or to tell their life story. So that's what I do. On a personal level, I also do the keynote speaking and a bit of like personal development coaching. And that's really just for me to get some exposure and also to just impact people who wouldn't otherwise pay for my services. So that's what Impact Storyteller does. And hopefully, and what I'm planning is to have it global, obviously. So yeah, I look forward to having clients all over the world and telling stories from all over the world.
Yeah, so I'm Captain Dyslexic. I don't know why they made it such a hard word for us dyslexics, but anyway. So and one of my things is I want to be famous and like make a book, and then I can say I've got my own book. So I'll definitely be in contact with you for that. And then I was pulling a funny face because I remember having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were looking about publishing and asking questions and things, and I was like, I know somebody, and now you've just reminded me. So I'm going to go through my meeting notes, find it, and connect you guys.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Because that's what we do on the FBiz Show, is connect people. So help make Anna global, people. Help make her global.
Definitely.
The global impact storyteller.
Ooh, good ring to that.
Lekker man. So unfortunately, we're short on time. I've got to dash to my next meeting, I think. Janine, do you have a last question?
I do not, but we always wrap up the show with a wrap. So Anna, are you okay?
We're going to come to that now. But first and foremost, 2 things. I forgot about them. Yeah, you're quick on the draw. On top of things. The link to get hold of Anna is also down below in LinkedIn. We'll also have the link for her YouTube channel and show, as well as her book. So go get the book and go check it out. And remember, get your tickets. 50% discount is down below for Global Online Speed Networking. Next week, Thursday, registrations close on Wednesday. Anna, are you registered? Are you joining us?
I would be happy to join. I will be away on vacation, but I'll see what I can do.
Awesome. So I can tick your name off on the list, and I'll send you the registration link so you can get it, and you can bring a friend too.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. And there was one last thing. Janine, before you do your wrap and we wrap the show, you have been an awesome person doing a little bit of a sponsorship that I heard a little birdie sing to me about. You sponsored Heidi with jewelry, did you not? And you're still muted. Is this your
I definitely did that. It was just a contribution to say, welcome to explore ProTech and the team and the tribe. It was really just something that I've really felt I wanted and needed to do. So yes, I did. I sponsored her amazing gift. And I think, did you put the link here as well for people if they want to purchase what I sponsored?
Dependent. No, but I'll get it and I'll put it in and I'll post event. It'll be
okay.
there.
Fantastic.
Give me a couple hours and it'll be there.
It's a beautiful pendant, and it's actually the whole set that I sponsored. It's the pendant and the earrings. That is done by our beautiful Somerville Lombard, who's an amazing virtual assistant from Bella Bella. She made those beautiful, beautiful jewelry. So yes, very excited to see Heidi's face once that parcel arrives.
Oh, you're just so cool and nice, man.
Aw.
Lekker, man. Okay.
Aw.
So much going on. People at the door. I'm just emailing my next meeting and saying, sorry guys, I'll be there now. I'm chatting to two very important ladies on the internet. So let's rap. Let's do your rap. Did you know, Anna, that Janine's a rapper?
No, I did not. Does that explain that?
Neither did I. I don't know. But here we go. So taking steps is the way to your next. So share the glory by telling your story. Don't be a banana. Connect with Anna and be your own storyteller.
Booyah!
Yeah, that was awesome.
I think Janine has found a new niche. I think we just need to find like somebody who maybe we'll ask Eminem or somebody or P. Diddy, and they can just give us some pointers and tips. I'll learn how to beatbox, and then we can make this like even more professional every week.
Yeah, that would be epic. Now that would be epic. That is really now putting the F in the biz.
I know, right? Fantastic. It's Friday. Shut the front door.
Absolutely. Listen, Anna, thank you so much once again for joining us. It was absolutely awesome. Everybody go click on all the links, and hope to see you at the Global Online Speed Networking event happening next week, Thursday, 23rd of September, 6 to 8 p.m. GMT +2. Have a great weekend and be safe.
And go get those tickets to go to the Explore Van event happening on the 30th of September. Those links are down below. And subscribe, people. There's lots of cool content that we put up. Coffee shop show this afternoon, 1 o'clock GMT +2. We'll see you there. Cheers for yours.
Yeah.